on the lease purchase, we're leasing a truck through you. On the truck purchase option, you don't have any qualms with us. Like, we're purchasing that truck somewhere. So if we lease that with that company or take out financing, so to speak, that's neither here nor there to you.
Has zero impact on us as long as the documentation to get it leased onto our fleet. That's all you got to have. And most people that will be doing that would have that for you. It's just, typically that arrangement would be they're leasing it to you. You're putting it on your authority. We just got to have some pretty clear documentation and things from them, especially if you're going to hire tags, in order to get those tags. Just a couple extra steps, but totally doable.
Okay.
Now, if you go and finance it, it's super straightforward, right? You financed it. It's in you or your LLC's name. The only thing would be is however you financed it would have to be also who the agreement with Rangeway to when you actually lease it on and what the truck carries around in it, to show that it's actually leased on to a company. You can cancel that contract anytime, but to be able to run over the road legally, they have to have a copy of I'm, Ryan LLC. My truck is leased under Rangeway Carrier Safety and Authority right now. So as long as we have all those things real clear, no, that's 100% what the goal of that is.
Okay. So option 3 is built in, I think, because there's a $5,000 cost for you to go out and purchase our truck. You charge us $5,000 and you purchase a truck, correct?
Yes, that's a portion of it because we want to be involved in the sourcing of that. And you would want us to, I think, too. But at the same time, we don't want you to go buy a truck that's got improper motor or transmission or anything that can't then come do the flatbed freight. But truck wise, yes, as a whole, including my mechanic and my history and knowledge, we're going source, find, help you get this done. Then you approve it. Then you go get your financing or pay for it or however you want to handle it is part of what we're doing there.
Okay. And the question I wasn't picking at the $5,000. It was more so understanding what we're going to get for our, $75,000 or whatever you call it. Like, what are we looking at there from a truck standpoint? What would we expect?
Like what type of truck?
Type, year, mileage.
Yeah. So right now it would be, I will say 2018, 2019. Mileage would be in the high threes, mid 300,000s to 450,000 miles. But again, it's all very dependent. We're not just going to find the first truck that's there that meets this minimum criteria. It's then we go and do a complete inspection of the entire thing, engine, transmission, DEF system, service records, try to verify where the company is that had it before us. These big companies have really amazing maintenance plans they do on them. So you're more confident taking maybe a truck that's got 50,000 more miles on it. Miles in these things aren't as relevant at those, if you can vet at those ages, if you can vet where it came from, that it's been taken really good care of. And we've got computers and all kinds of stuff. We can go and look inside of these things. That's a general kind of range for the $75,000. I was looking last week, there's a Cummins motor, automatic transmission, flatbed spec, everything we wanted truck for $75,000. It's a 2019, 370,000 miles. We haven't looked at that truck, hadn't vetted it, but that's kind of where the market is right now. We're hoping that the market gets a little bit better, right? Because then maybe I can go, or a little bit cheaper, because then maybe I can go with your $75,000 and get a 2020 or something that's got some even factory warranty still on it, to double protect that. But that's kind of the goal.
Okay.
And I guess that would be kind of on you guys too, if you wanted to go with something more, depending on what your situation is, but
that's
definitely
right.
something you don't have to stick at the 75 grand. That's just kind of the sweet spot of where you get a good truck that lasts a long time, and you're going to get a lot of life, get some good life out of it. Probably like
I guess that probably
5
wasn't
years out of it for sure.
the question. Wasn't probably to be asked on option 3. I guess what I should have referenced was option 2, right? Because then
Okay.
then we don't have that. Well, yeah, then we don't have that option. We get what we get for the amount of money that's put into it. Correct, Wesley?
Say that again.
On option 2, we were
Yeah.
putting in a certain amount of truck, so we wouldn't, like option 3. We say, hey, spend an extra $10,000. We want a better truck. Option
That's
2, we're not doing that. Or would we have that same ability to pick and choose our truck?
Yeah. So for what we have left when you do that, like we've already done 6 of those trucks, right? There's 4 or 5, I think, maybe left. you could still, you're next in line, you would be able to pick the next available best, right? They all kind of average out to the exact same price on the secondary market, you know, and typically too, in lease purchase agreements, people are going to charge interest and all these things. We're not really doing that to kind of average the price out across, you know, there may be a 2018 and a 2017 sitting beside each other. You know, could there be $5,000 or $10,000 difference if you went and sold it on the used market? Yeah, but we're trying to get it to where it's a pretty close average across all of them.
Gotcha.
So you could choose the better truck that's available, I guess, said that to say.